Let's start with the story of Howard Schultz, the man behind Starbucks. Howard Schultz grew up in a poor neighborhood in Brooklyn, New York. His father was a truck driver, and money was always tight. Despite these challenges, Howard had big dreams. After graduating from college, he started working at a small coffee company called Starbucks. At that time, Starbucks was just a small chain with a few stores in Seattle. But Howard saw potential. He believed that coffee could be more than just a drink, it could be an experience. After a trip to Italy, where he saw how coffee shops were a central part of Italian culture, he was inspired. He wanted to bring that same experience to the United States. However, when he pitched his idea to the Starbucks owners, they didn't agree. But Howard didn't give up. He decided to buy the company and turn his vision into reality. He faced many challenges along the way, but his determination paid off. Today, Starbucks is a global brand with thousands of stores around the world. Howard Schultz's story is a testament to the power of perseverance and believing in your vision. Next up is Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. Sarah's journey is a true rags-to-riches story. Before becoming a billionaire, Sarah was selling fax machines door to door. She often wore pantyhose during her sales calls, but she didn't like how they looked with open-toe shoes. One day she had an idea: what if she could create a product that would give her the support of pantyhose without the uncomfortable feet? With no background in fashion or business, Sarah started working on her idea. She spent years developing the product and faced numerous rejections along the way, but she didn't give up. She used her savings to start Spanx and even wrote her own patent to save money. Her big break came when Oprah Winfrey featured Spanx on her show as one of her favorite products. Overnight, Spanx became a household name. Today, Sarah Blakely is one of the most successful self-made women in the world. Her story shows that sometimes the best ideas come from solving your own problems, and that persistence can lead to incredible success. Now let's talk about Elon Musk, the man behind Tesla and SpaceX. Elon Musk was born in South Africa and moved to the United States to pursue his dreams. He is known for his ambitious goals, like making humanity a multiplanetary species and accelerating the transition to sustainable energy. But Elon's journey was far from easy. He started with PayPal, which he sold for a fortune. But instead of retiring early, he reinvested his money into his new ventures, Tesla and SpaceX. Both companies faced major challenges in the early days. Tesla nearly went bankrupt, and SpaceX had several failed rocket launches. But Elon didn't give up. He worked tirelessly, often sleeping in his factory, and put all his money on the line. His perseverance paid off. Today, Tesla is the leading electric car company, and SpaceX is revolutionizing space travel. Elon Musk's story is an example of how big dreams and relentless effort can lead to groundbreaking innovations. Let's move on to Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. Jack, Massachusetts, grew up in China during a time when the country was still developing. He failed his university entrance exam twice and was rejected from dozens of jobs, including a job at KFC. Despite these setbacks, Jack was determined to succeed. He became an English teacher but never gave up on his dreams of doing something big. In the late 1990s, Jack saw the potential of the internet and decided to start an online marketplace called Alibaba. The idea was to connect Chinese manufacturers with buyers around the world. At first, Alibaba struggled. Jack had little experience with technology, and the company faced stiff competition from established companies. But Jack, Massachusetts, believed in his vision and kept pushing forward. He focused on building a strong team and creating a company culture that valued innovation and customer service. Today, Alibaba is one of the largest e-commerce companies in the world, and Jack Massachusetts is one of the richest men in China. His story is a reminder that success doesn't come easy, but with determination and a clear vision, anything is possible. Lastly, let's talk about Oprah Winfrey, a media mogul and one of the most influential women in the world. Oprah's story is one of overcoming adversity. She was born into poverty in Mississippi and faced numerous challenges growing up, including abuse and discrimination. But Oprah was determined to change her life. She started her career in radio and quickly moved into television. Despite facing many obstacles, including being told she wasn't fit for TV, Oprah didn't give up. She worked hard, honed her skills, and eventually launched her own talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show. The show became a huge success and made Oprah a household name. But Oprah didn't stop there. She used her platform to launch Harpo Productions, her own media company. She also became a philanthropist, giving back to communities around the world. Oprah's story is a powerful example of how you can turn your pain into purpose and create a legacy that impacts millions. These stories show us that success isn't just about having a great idea, it's about having the courage to pursue it, the determination to overcome obstacles, and the persistence to keep going, even when things get tough. Whether you're starting a new business or just looking for inspiration in your daily life, remember these stories. They remind us that with hard work, anything is possible. Let's begin with the story of Howard Schultz, the visionary who transformed Starbucks into a global coffee empire. Howard was born in 1953 in Brooklyn, New York, to a working-class family. His father was a truck driver who struggled to make ends meet, and Howard grew up in a tough neighborhood where opportunities were scarce. The man who transformed Starbucks from a small coffee shop into a global phenomenon. Howard Schultz grew up in a tough neighborhood in Brooklyn, New York. His family struggled financially, and his father often found himself out of work. Despite these hardships, Howard was determined to make something of his life. After college, he began working at Starbucks, a small chain of coffee shops in Seattle. At that time, Starbucks was far from the global brand we know today. It was a small business, focused on selling high-quality coffee beans rather than brewed coffee. But Howard saw something more. During a trip to Italy, he was captivated by the Italian coffee culture. He noticed how coffee shops there were more than just places to grab a quick cup. They were social hubs, where people gathered to talk and relax. Howard wanted to bring that experience to America. When he returned, he proposed the idea to Starbucks owners, but they didn't share his vision. They didn't want to take the risk. But Howard believed in his idea so strongly that he decided to buy the company. He faced numerous challenges, including convincing investors and navigating a competitive market, but he persisted. Today, Starbucks is a global brand with over 30,000 stores worldwide. Howard Schultz's story is a powerful reminder that innovation and perseverance can turn a simple idea into something extraordinary. He didn't just sell coffee, he created an experience. And in doing so, he changed the way the world drinks coffee. Next, we have the story of Sara Blakely, the founder of Spanx. Sara's journey from selling fax machines door to door to becoming a self-made billionaire is nothing short of inspiring. Sara Blakely was an ordinary woman with an extraordinary idea. While working as a salesperson, she often wore pantyhose under her clothes to create a smooth appearance, but she hated how they felt in the heat of Florida, where she lived. One day, out of frustration, she cut the feet off her pantyhose and wore them under her white pants. This simple act sparked an idea: what if there were a product that offered the support of pantyhose without the uncomfortable feet? With no background in fashion, design, or business, Sarah set out to create this product. She spent years working on her prototype, and when she was finally ready to take her product to market, she faced countless rejections from manufacturers and investors. But Sarah didn't give up. She believed in her idea and used her own savings to start Spanx. Her persistence paid off when she managed to get her product into Neiman Marcus, a high-end department store. But the real breakthrough came when Oprah Winfrey featured Spanx on her show as one of her favorite things. Overnight, Spanx became a household name. Today, Spanx is a multi-million-dollar company, and Sarah Blakely is one of the most successful self-made women in the world. Her story is a testament to the power of believing in your ideas, even when others don't. It's about taking risks, being resourceful, and never giving up. Now let's talk about Elon Musk, one of the most visionary entrepreneurs of our time. Elon Musk was born in South Africa and moved to the United States with dreams of making a difference. Today, he is known for his groundbreaking work with Tesla and SpaceX, but his journey to success was anything but easy. Elon Musk started his career in tech, co-founding Zip2, a city guide software for newspapers, which he later sold for millions. With his newfound wealth, he co-founded X.com, which eventually became PayPal. After selling PayPal to eBay, Elon could have retired comfortably. But instead, he decided to take on even bigger challenges. He invested his fortune into two highly risky ventures: Tesla, an electric car company, and SpaceX, a private space exploration company. Both companies faced enormous challenges. Tesla was on the brink of bankruptcy several times, and SpaceX had several failed rocket launches that nearly ended the company. But Elon Musk is not someone who gives up easily. He put everything on the line: his time, his money, and his reputation to make these companies succeed. He worked tirelessly, often sleeping on the factory floor, and pushed his teams to innovate and overcome the seemingly impossible. His perseverance paid off. Today, Tesla is the world's leading electric vehicle manufacturer. Jack, Massachusetts, grew up in Hangzhou, revolutionizing space travel during a time when the country was still developing. Elon Musk's story is a lesson in thinking big, failed his university entrance exams, never letting failures stop you. When he finally graduated, he faced rejection after rejection. Let's turn our attention to Jack Ma. He applied to founded Alibaba, one of the largest e-commerce companies, but was turned down every time. Jack, Massachusetts' story is one of perseverance in the face of repeated failure. Determined to succeed. He began working as an English teacher, but he never gave up on his dreams of doing something bigger. In the late 1990s, when the internet was just starting to take off, Jack saw an opportunity. He decided to start an online marketplace to help small Chinese businesses sell their products to the world. But he was determined to make it work. But Jack, Massachusetts, never lost faith, started Alibaba from his apartment. He focused on building a strong team. The company struggled to survive, creating a company culture that valued innovation and customer competition from well-funded rivals. Never stopped pushing forward. And there were times when it seemed like they wouldn't. Today, Alibaba is a global giant, and Jack, Massachusetts, is one of the richest men in China. His story is a powerful reminder that success often comes after many failures, and that perseverance and vision can overcome even the most daunting challenges. Lastly, we have the story of Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential women in the world. Oprah's journey from poverty to becoming a media mogul is truly inspiring. Oprah was born in Mississippi to a poor family and faced numerous challenges throughout her childhood, including abuse and discrimination. Despite these hardships, she was determined to change her life. She started in radio and quickly moved into television. Oprah's natural talent, where she faced many obstacles with people, led her to a career in media. At one point, she was told that she wasn't fit for television because of her appearance. But Oprah didn't let that stop her. She worked hard, honed her skills, and eventually launched her own talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show. The show became a massive success, making Oprah a household name. But she didn't stop there. Oprah used her platform to create Harpo Productions, her own media company, and became a powerful voice for social issues, philanthropy, Oprah's story is a powerful example of how you can turn your pain into purpose and create a legacy that impacts millions. She showed that no matter where you start, with determination and a clear vision, you can achieve greatness. These stories remind us that success is not just about having a great idea, it's about having the courage to pursue it, the determination to overcome obstacles, and the persistence to keep going, even when things get tough. Whether you're starting a new business or just looking for inspiration in your daily life, remember these stories. They show us that with hard work, anything is possible. Thank you for watching. If these stories inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Let us know in the comments which story resonated with you the most. See you in the next video.